So let's go ahead and continue this. Of course, this is very shortly after my first recording of this painting. So whenever I'm actually putting this out, I don't know. But when I do, that's the case. Now you know. So, of course, like always, I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're finding the blessings in the day. And I'm sure I'm trying to do the same thing myself today, because this probably isn't going to be put out tomorrow for me. No, I'll probably make people wait, see if people cared, see if people liked it. It'll probably remain a private video for a while. We'll see. So, if you didn't comment, now would be a good time, and if you're watching this now, because comments are nice for somebody who's a content creator to maybe know if you guys think I'm totally insane that I am out here doing this or not. I'm not sure if you can even see what I'm doing on the screen. That's the weird part about this camera. It's because this is more like I should be behind this camera. I need some more of this oil. Galkid does dry rather quickly. The oil does not, though. So it's a good mix. You can use some paint thinner too, but I chose not to. I'm at the point right now where I'm trying to slap some color up here, and I'll be working some detail work the next time around. So, just trying to lay my colors in. Yeah. So, I really do appreciate people that continue to watch what's going on with me, for whatever the reason is. I can't just say it'd be one reason for everybody. Maybe people are just curious what I do because they know me. Maybe some people are just curious because some dude wants to live stream and record what the fuck he's doing. And they're curious, because I know people are into the reality TV stuff. And I hope nobody thinks that I'm doing this because it makes me feel like some sort of celebrity, because I could really give a damn. This really just started a display for people I know, my garden, because I had a YouTube channel as a YouTube viewer. Yeah. So then I started kind of chilling out and recording, because back in the day, I think I've told this before on camera, back when I was younger, I used to use this tape recorder I had, and I'd record myself hanging out, saying, doing whatever, and I found a lot of enjoyment in doing that, because it was just chilling. Okay, that's all it ever was I'd be just chilling, and be recording the audio. And I always hated the way my voice sounded on recording, so I don't know what you do about that. It's just not an appealing voice to me, but other people seem to enjoy my voice. So I've tried not to hide my voice. I sang on camera. That was pretty hard for me to do. And anybody who wants to make fun of that can keep in mind I did it a cappella. A cappella. Alright, so look it. look it good. If you don't like that, yep, that's the way I feel. There's no sweat off my backside. So I'm still just throwing some color up in here because I'm going to be adding some blue and tearing this shit up. So yeah, this is just getting ready for the blue with the crimson. I really don't know what I'm going to do. Still, I'm just painting. Yep. Yep. I hope the audio's good on this, because that would suck to got my damn allergies active from the damn garden. People gonna think it's damn COVID-19 now. Now you can think what they want. If I got a cold, I got a cold. I don't know what you guys think of it. I think it looks weird, but I'm going with it. That's what I'm supposed to do. And the sunset's turned from the sun and the reflection seem to be changing too. I forgot I had the camera on. Yep, I gotta crack open this root beer. Check my shot. It is still recording. That's good, I guess. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get some blue in there. Oh, yummy. Ooh, yummy. So I'm gonna grab me a quick break here. I don't know, I'm kind of liking it so far. I'm not sure what I think about it really, or where it's going. This is probably going to be its final coat though. I'm going to have to change brushes for the blue. I think I'm going to go with my darks first, and hell if I know, I ain't got a battle plan. I'm going to fuck it up if I do. I don't know. At this point it almost seems like I should develop a battle plan, or I'll mess up the way it might look. But the major part of me is telling me I shouldn't even worry about the way it looks. That shit don't even matter. What matters is me painting it. Yep. I had another sunset that I painted. It looked different. And this is not an attempt to replicate that in any way. So honestly, I can't remember what that sunset looked like. That was the first one I painted. Well, the second actually. The first one my mother has. I don't know if my mom's my biggest fan, but she'd be a pretty close to it. She can battle it out. Whoever wants to be my biggest fan, I'd watch that fight. I'd break it up, actually. I'd break it up. That's better than watching it. Yep, I'm just taking a typical old break, you know. So if you got one, you know. One thing I do is this is the squirrel tonight, okay? This is the squirrel, because originally it was gonna be half an hour painting, but I couldn't do this shit in a half hour. So I'm not sure if you remember what it originally looked like, and I'm not sure if this will turn up in the darn camera, but I'll show you the screenshot I got. Oh shit, did I not take one? Yes, I took one. This is from before, remember? Okay. Yep, that's from before. So I'm got a lot different stuff going on. We'll see where it ends up. Honestly, I have no freaking clue. Matter of fact, I gotta take a picture of this right here. Yep, let's do that. Alright, picture taken. And we'll see what happens as I go along. I know I've got blue and green. Still recording. Yes, 12 minutes, almost 13. I suppose that's a long enough break. So in the timeline of my days, what tomorrow will be, I'm going to start my first part of my day off with seeds. Yep. I'm going to be taking the seeds out of some of the fruit that didn't really come to fruition or had bad spots and stuff like that. Well, mostly bad spots, bugs got it, stuff like that actually. I don't pick it if it don't come to fruition. If I do, it goes in the trash. Today I picked a zucchini that it didn't get pollinated, so it didn't develop properly, which was a bummer. It always is when one doesn't make it, but I prune them back and another one does. So this is the ultra blue. Just kind of coming in here, trying to put it in here on top of this blue. I don't know what I'm trying to do with it, but I'm putting it on here. Yep, I like blue. Blue is a nice color, all kinds of blues. So, I'm not begging for comments here, but comments are always nice. If you enjoy something about my videos that I make, or something you don't like even, feel free to share it. I probably won't be saying some nasty stuff back. I'm not really that type of person. I can be if I want to be, but I think I've grown beyond that stuff these days. You know, I genuinely am interested in what other people might have to say, because people do watch it. When I can look and see that I have X amount of views, that I know people have watched it. Either the same person is watching it over and over, which, really, if they're watching it over and over, I hope they would freaking comment. I mean, really, at that point, there's no reason not to be commenting if you're watching it over and over. Come on. But, so obviously people watch this stuff, some of you. I mean, 70% of my subscribers sometimes are watching my videos. So, maybe more, I don't know. I'm just saying, comments are nice to hear. I imagine it's that way for any content creator, because they all beg for them. I'm not looking to be monetized. I mean, right now, while I film this, I have 10 subscribers. And I'm not trying to grow it. I don't have Facebook to grow it with. I don't have any means that I would like to use to grow this channel for anything other than whatever happens, happens. That's all. That's all. Just like this painting, really. This painting just, it's happening the way it's supposed to happen for me tonight. You know? And this is the squirrel. This is the squirrel. Topped out. I started chasing it. The chase turned into a long chase. Yes. I like how that blue turned out up there, don't you? I'm wondering. I'd know if you leave a comment. Who knows, maybe I won't even release this till I get 100 subscribers. Special release to finish this painting. Maybe the first video will be the one that brings all the subscribers. But even then, I'm not going to be some online painter guy. Okay, that's not me either. I don't even like the fact that you guys are really able to watch over my shoulder. But I'm inviting you here to do it. So it's not like I'm upset. And I'll just keep on talking. See, now this has gone purple because I mixed that red. So I gotta try to work that blue back a little bit. Yeah, come on, blue. Come on, ultra blue. Ultra blue. There you go. Yes. Ultra blue. Right here. Yes. Ultra blue. Oh yeah. Brush it out. Brush it out. See? A little dab of the oil. A little more blue. I think I'm getting the red out. I have used a lot of this blue paint, but that's my style. This is really my style. Just let it happen, I guess. Whatever it is, it's coming. I got enough paint to keep it coming. And when it's done, it'll be done. And I'll still have paint left for next time. Yep. Alright. Get that blue, get that blue. Get that blue right there. Alright, so that's where we're at right now. Let's see, still recording. Okay, yep. Now I do have to continue over here a little. Can you see the whole thing? think you can. How about I back you up just a little, just to make sure. That should do it. Alright, if you can't see now, then I'm an idiot. I did mix my colors in the first video, and looked like an idiot because you couldn't see what I was doing, and I was trying to show you. It's okay. It's okay. I'm an amateur everything. Amateur this, amateur that. Don't know a whole lot of crap. It's what a lot of people think. And they can think that. It's alright. They can think that. So, yep, I am getting lower on my blue here, but that's okay. I got enough, I think, and I got some more I can put on the palette if I need it. Right now I'm just trying to spread it around. I got lots of red here. Yeah, there we go. Looks like I did it. Now I'm going to blend all these. That sounds like, that looked like fun from last time. So I think I want to do it again. Go through and blend all this all up together. Yep, that was fun last time. So I'm going to do it again. That's what I just said. I'd tell you again if you put it in the comments, but I probably won't see them. So. Yeah. Yeah. Might want more oil. Yep, I'm gonna get some more oil out. That'll help me blend this. Four drops of oil. I think I'm gonna squeeze a little more blue out too. So I want to go with the blue. But I think I'm going to probably mix it with a little something else. I might add some green. Add some green to the blue at the top. Just a tidbit. should work. I know you can't see. That's okay. You like that? Try to console you. Tell you that's okay. It is. It is. That's okay. However it turns out, I ain't gonna fret. It's just paint on canvas, right? Yep. Just did that. Alright. It's okay. Looks good. Yep. Huh. Sitting here thinking about shit. Hate to trap some of that bad energy into a painting. Can though. I believe so. Lay out some good stuff, you can lay out some bad stuff. Yeah. Tell you some crazy shit. Never mind. Don't need to. Not supposed to. Not going to. It is amazing how God gives revelations. I just had one right a moment ago. Maybe I'm not even supposed to say it. And that's all I'll say about it for now, but it is amazing. I feel spontaneous growth. Definitely not my speech capability. Jeez. I feel spontaneous growth sometimes in the lessons I learn, thoughts, things that come across my mind. Of course, you gotta look at it carefully, whatever you're thinking. You can't just go by whatever you think. You gotta be able to cross-check and reference and verify. Make sure you ain't following bullshit. A lot of bullshit out there. I mean, I could be a philosopher, and in a lot of ways, I guess I am. But I ain't nothing but full of shit when it comes down to it. I'm just a man, and that's the way any man should see another. Just a man. You want the truth? Go to the source. Some people are afraid of the source, are too proud of it. Woe unto them. Yeah, gotta lay this blue in there. Oop, did that just change everything? Did move my my stuff. I better get up and check the shot. Looks fine. I'll go with it. Subject change too, because I forgot what the hell I was talking about. See, I thought the live chat would help that when I started it. And people don't live chat. Not too many. You get one viewer pretty consistently, but I'm almost wondering if it's just showing one person in the chat as me. I don't know. I got no idea. But there was 0 viewers, so it couldn't be just me. Yep. And I get it, the live chats are probably pretty lame. Somebody sits there and watches the whole time. But if they had some input, I'd be willing to do something. I take an hour out of my day to do a live stream for the chance to interact every day. People don't take me up on it. Not yet. Maybe they're scared, maybe they don't know what to do. Like I know what the hell to do. I ain't no expert, that's for sure. Yeah. a darn fly in here. Probably from when we were moving shit in. All my compost, I'll tell you what, I collected a few flies. All that rotten vegetation I had growing up under there. I just flipped that. A bunch of that got flipped today. That's why I mention it. Alright, got me some more oil. I'm dipping back in the blue. Spread this out here. If anybody ever was nearby and wanted to paint together, that would be something I'd be willing to try. Sitting down and painting. I don't know that I could try to paint the same thing as them, but it could be a fun day. I know places around here that would be nice to go set up for the day. There. I don't really know anybody who paints. Not that I'd want them looking over my shoulder the whole time. Depends who they are. Yep. I'm letting you guys watch. So, but you guys don't talk much. It's not a great painting. I might need another coat even. Yeah. So, yeah, it might be 2 sessions or 2 videos to get it to a stopping point for this drying time, and then maybe in a few weeks, maybe even as little as a week, because of the gal kid, might be able to come back in here and do some more. We'll see how it plays out. I mean, because the reality is, now that I've recorded multiple videos here, I can just release them. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to finish using up my blue paint though, that's for sure. Yeah, and the green. I got the green down here now too. So I'm going to throw in some green in here. Yeah, gotta get that. Gotta distinguish the 2 things. You got the sky and you got the sea. They're 2 separate things. Keep that in mind. They may look much alike, but they both have 2 different purposes. I like the way the green looks though on there. I don't know what you think of it. Careful with that red, it'll form like a brown. Throw some blue up in there. Give me some root beer. I seen something like today or yesterday. They were caught talking about RoboCop in Michigan. They were talking about the police having these helmets to read biometrics and sense temperatures, stuff like that. Yeah. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Thought so. Thought I'd share that. I better check my track. Still recording, 43 minutes. So this one might be like an hour long. That's a pretty good session. That's a pretty good video if you ask me. I could probably split the video in two. Go 30 minutes, 30 minutes. So, never know, maybe that was the case. Maybe that was the case. We'll see by the time I let this one out. But I know this memory card is going to be just about out of memory here too, so I've just finished up about the last of my black, or my blue. Yep, so let's go ahead and hit some crimson, like my crimson. I don't really need that. Crazy thing is I got a lot of paint here still. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it. But I'm not going to need it for this. Best I can do right now is use this crimson, paint along the sides, try to make those look nice in case it doesn't get framed. And some people hang them on a nail. That's what I do here at home. Hang them on a couple nails right where I want them. It stays up there. I paint the sides so that you can do that and not feel bad about it looking all weird. Well, it might look weird, but oh well. Hope this has been a good time for you. I'm not trying to teach a lesson or show how awesome I am. This is just me wanting to work on a painting and figuring I'll show how the process for this painting went, and how it comes along from point A to point B. And this, like I said, this is probably not the last time this will get worked on. This is the third coat, by the way. So next time will likely be a lot more detail involved. And what I've got going on here, well, I just used up my damn oil. Almost out of crimson. And I just got to paint this one little side here. I should be able to get it done with what paint I have. Not a problem. Yeah. Come over here. A lot of crimson, but it's alright. Vermilion will work. Paint the side here. the hell did I do this side? Doing an ass backward, didn't I? Yeah, I am. Yep. Getting there. No, I don't think I'm going to paint the bottom tonight. Just paint the sides here. Use a little vermilion in here. That might be something to do real quick. Give me a little vermilion up in here. Yeah, I like it. Vermilion. Give me one vermilion stripe. Come on, vermilion. Yeah, that might have been a little ballsy, but screw it. Yeah, here we go. Yep, just gonna do some more of this vermilion here. I kinda like where this is going. Yes. I think that's pretty good for now. Yeah, I think it's time to let that baby dry. So I hope you've enjoyed the process of what it's taken to get from there to here. Let me show you the beginning picture again, where we were from the beginning. Open up my gallery. Here's what we started with.